Hey everyone, I'm here with Andrew Ehrenzeller, and he is actually way out in Norway right now. Was gracious enough to just meet me on Skype here, and I just came across his album here, "Beauty Is What Remains," just a couple of weeks ago, and was totally blown away by it. It was honestly just a really refreshing listen for me personally. Just really getting blessed by it, not just the freshness musically, but also just thematically and your heart for worship, bro. So be cool if you could just talk a little bit about this project and your journey in creating it and your heart for it. That'd be awesome, man.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thanks for having me. Beauty is what remains. Yeah, it's a great journey for me, I think. I wrote the songs over maybe a 2-year period, and I was living in Lakeland, Florida at the time, and just kind of, not traveling too much, but just kind of in a cave season, going to the piano and just sitting on the guitar and having just that kind of time where you're able to reflect and meditate and just let the Lord kind of stir up what He wants to stir up. So I wasn't really trying to write an album. It was more just like, where are we right now, God?
Yeah.
What season? So I started writing a bunch of songs, and after a while, just kind of saw that the thematic element to the whole album really had this idea of love is a violent flame, not to be ignored, which is a line that I put in one of the songs.
Yeah, I love that, man. It's awesome.
And yeah, it's kind of hard to ignore a raging fire. It kind of commands attention. So
yeah,
and then thinking of that in terms of God, that He's an all-consuming fire, but then even more than that God is love, and that love is an all-consuming fire, and that anything that stands in the way of God's love being expressed and being experienced in His creation, God will burn it all down in order to build it back up again in His image.
Yeah.
And so a lot of the songs have to deal with God's love and God's fire, and then consequently us kind of getting, not burnt by it, but just the things that prohibit love from being expressed, and even us being able to respond back to Him, those things burning down, so that what's really beautiful and what's really of the Lord, like 1 Corinthians 3:13 talks about, those things would remain. And I even went through a whole season, about 4-month period, where I got really ill. I was sick, and I was actually diagnosed with cancer.
Wow.
And which is a whole long story because it's wild, but the short and skinny version is that for 2.5 months, we didn't know what it was. For about a month, we did know what it was. And all through that time, the Lord kept telling me, I'm going to take it out of you. So by the end of 4 months, I had 3 doctors, all specialists, oncologists, say, well, whatever you had in your brain is gone now. And after I went through that season of being diagnosed and then being cleared, I was able to finish the songwriting process for Beauty Is What Remains, and just really felt like that there was real substance there. Like the Lord was actually speaking to me before I even walked through that journey.
Yeah.
That, hey man, like we're going through the fire, but I'm with you, kind of deal. So I think there's a lot of life in the songs. They minister to me. I actually listen to them sometimes, and I'm like, wow, this is, these are good, and
yeah.
So I like that. I like that I can listen to the music that the Lord and I write together in a way that's, I'm able to admire Him even more.
Yeah.
So,
well, I really believe in this project, man. I'm not just saying that. It's great. And so those of you who are watching this video, I have right here, I have 5 copies. See that? Amazing. That you'll have a chance to win here on the blog. The details you'll see below the video here. But well, thanks, man. Thanks so much for sharing here on this video, and keep up the good work, man. Hope to see another record come out here
Absolutely.
fairly soon, man. Appreciate you being here.
Absolutely. I'll let you know. Yeah.
All right. Awesome, bro. Well, thanks a lot, man.
Cool, man.